Hi. So, after I actually first connected with my universe, or rather, let me say, after I first connected with the universe and I got help, there were a series of questions that started arising for me. Does the universe really exist? Or was it just a coincidence? Anyways, I had this question, and after my 12th standard exam, I moved to Coimbatore, so that where my mama was staying, so that I can continue with my further education of completing my engineering there. And I was fortunate that my mama's youngest son was there with me. He was in 9th standard at the time. I just finished my 12th standard, awaiting my results. And I used to discuss with him a lot about all of this that my father had introduced me to about universe. We used to have long conversation at night, um, for hours together. And I think that was the foundation of me really exploring the universe and really getting an answer to this question, like, does really universe exist, and can I really depend on it? And it was amazing how with a childlike curiosity, it all began, and it ended up changing my entire world. So my mama's son, he was having challenges at that point of time with the studies, because he was not brought up with the Tamil Nadu curriculum, because he was living in other places like I think Andaman Nicobar and Lakshadweep for some time. So he wanted to really make friends with people, or with his classmates who were really good and intelligent. However, I guess he was shy. So he asked me a question. He used to address me as Mama. He used to say, "Mama, can this universe help me making friends with some specific students who can actually help me to understand the subject that I'm struggling with?" And I was like, "Well, I don't know. We have to explore this." I got this help, and I still have this question, whether does the universe really exist and can we really depend on it? Let us just do what my father told me to do as to how to communicate with the universe. So every day, I think for next, I guess some 4 to 5, 7 days, I guess, we used to close our eyes for some time in the morning after waking up and before sleeping, before going to night. Before going to sleep at night, we used to close our eyes and we used to do the stuff that I learned from my father. And I think I can remember his beaming face when he came from school and he said, Mama, you know what? The way we had imagined, exactly like that things have happened. And like, what happened? So if my memory is good, let me share with you what he shared. So he said, Mama, we had asked that while I remove my cycle from my cycle stand, my classmate, who actually is one of the topper of the class, he also should be removing his cycle at the same time, and he should actually ask me as to what is my name and where I am from, and that is how I am going to get introduced to him, and that's how the communication is going to begin. And exactly like that happened. He asked me this question, and I had this conversation, and I am like, oh my God, is it really happening? Is it really possible that the way exactly we had asked for, things can happen? And I was like, wow, I guess the universe does exist. I think there is someone who is listening out there, and who has kind of responded to this question or to this request of help. And I think that was the beginning of our ongoing exploration of would not say testing the universe, but yeah, more or less it was at this point of time, it was from a childlike curiosity, like, can the universe help me with this? Can the universe help me with that? And I think it was great that we didn't tell this to anyone, not to any adults at that point of time, because they would have thought that we have gone crazy. And I guess it is a blessing at times to not have anyone around you who tells you that what you are dreaming of and what you are aspiring for is not achievable. Yeah, and I'm grateful to the universe for that particular thing. And I think that set us off on a phenomenal adventure of exploring the universe. And what followed was series of coincidences that allowed us to discover does the universe really exist. And I'm looking forward to share some of the stories in my upcoming videos. So stay tuned. Thank you so much. See you. Bye-bye.